Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening. Welcome to this Tuesday live stream. We're going to be doing some turn and burn Tuesdays. My name is Gray Eagle, sim pilot. I'm a real world A320 captain, bringing my love for aviation and flight simming to all of you wonderful people out there. How is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully, everything's good on the audio front there. No technical difficulties there. Sorry about the coming on just a little bit later than I usually do. A few of my apps were acting up, so I had to go ahead and do a quick reset and redo everything and re-import everything. In fact, let's see if I got it up and working again. Let's see. There we go. It is up and going. Excellent. So FlyLive was giving me some issues earlier. I was not about to have any of that noise. So went ahead and had to redo a bunch of stuff there. Oh, company airplane pushing back. Excellent. Glad I did not spawn on top of you. I am literally just getting back into the sim. Just got everything uploaded, a flight plan filed, all of that stuff while I had the intro music going. So this evening we are going to be in the Allegiant Airlines Raider Nation A319. I had to take the Raider Nation airplane out of Las Vegas, simply because we have the stadium, Allegiant Stadium. There it is, all the way down there, if you guys can see it. So, had to give my little nod to Raider Nation out here in Las Vegas. Plus, it's a cool, unique livery, so we'll enjoy flying it in and out of Vegas. Wanted to change it up, come back to the West Coast, do some West Coast stops. So we will go ahead and do that. I have got nothing set up, so once I get my camera back into a pretty okay vantage point there, we'll go ahead and hop on the flight deck to get things started. For our turn and burn out to Palm Springs. Not a real world route that Allegiant does, but I just kind of wanted to get out west and do some ops out there. Like I said, turn and burn Tuesdays aren't always going to be about they aren't always going to be about getting real world flying in. It's more just finding a route that's quick, easy to do, and out on with life. So let's go ahead and get our IRs in alignment there. Coming down the left side, everything looks good there. We can go ahead and turn our ground control on there and test our CVR. Excellent, that sounds good. We'll go over to the fire panel. We'll test engine 1. Sounds good. The APU. And engine 2. There we go. That all looks good. Hydraulic panel looks good. The fuel panel is set. Our electrical panel looks good for now. Our air conditioning panel looks good for now. Any ice, all is an auto. All the lights extinguished. Our cabin pressurization is an auto. Everything else is extinguished. Let's go ahead and get the APU going. No smoking sign can come on. We'll arm our emergency lights. We can go ahead and turn you to the 3 o'clock position on the FO side there. The RMP looks good. The flight control panel looks good. Cargo ventilation looks good. Cargo smoke looks good. The switches are armed and guarded. Let's see. Ventilation panel looks good. Engine panel looks good there. We'll come down to our main, our glare shield here from left to right. All the buttons are extinguished there. We want to be on 10 miles and constraints. Our flight director is on. We want to be speed, heading, and vertical speed with the digits displayed and all of these lights extinguished. Do the same thing over on the first officer side there. Coming down to the main instrument panel, we want our PFD on the left, ND on the right, and let's see. Yep, our standby attitude indicator is aligned. Upper E cam is on the up, bottom E cam is on the bottom. Brick fans off, landing gear down through green. We'll check our date and time. That looks reasonable there. It is tomorrow. Technically, the landing gear handle is down with no red area there. The ND is going to be on the left, the PFD on the right, and we can adjust the brightness however we see fit there. I'll adjust it a little bit. And in fact, I want to adjust the time. Yeah, let's adjust the time a little bit. I want it to be a little bit in the morning here, so we'll adjust your time. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty. So, let's see, where was it? Yep, okay, we adjusted the lighting there. On the captain's side, the make do is functional. I'll go ahead and hit the init request. We got the RMP. That looks like it works. ACP is work. We'll go ahead and set that up how we need to. Our integral lighting, we'll set that up how we need to. Radar doesn't work and the PWS is off. Let's go ahead and hit the recall button here. That looks normal. The trim is at 0, thrust lever is idle, engine master's off, engine mode norm, speed brakes are disarmed, flaps are up. We're showing a digit there, and the window for a rudder trim, and the gravity gear extension is stowed. Same thing for the first officer side. The MCDU looks like it's working perfectly fine. His AMCP and his RMP and ACP, go ahead and set that up now. Put you on. Turn you on, and we'll put you in all and standby. I do have an auto ATC here. Auto ATC? Nope, we actually do have LA Center online. Oh, we have Vegas Tower online, so we'll contact Vegas Tower. Let's see. We're going to squawk 4743, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. 4743. Excellent. Let's see. I'm looking at the clearance here. Chad Matrix, hello, welcome to the chat, sir. How are you doing this evening? You say hello, sir. As a Chiefs fan, I may have to unsubscribe due to that livery. You know what? The Chiefs get an airplane like this, 100%, we will fly that in and out of Kansas City all day. I am a huge Mahomes fan. You guys got a dynasty going on out there in Kansas City. That is 100% for certain. Alrighty. Let's, I didn't mean to hit the ident button. That was dumb. Stop identing. Unident. Stop it. Okay. Well, it'll last however long it lasts. Alrighty. Let's go in here and get the aircraft started here. In fact, let me just go ahead and change the time. I got it to 1400 Z. So we will, we'll call it 1415. How about that? 1415 Z. We'll update that because I'll do an instant load there. So that is no problem. We'll get that going, turn that off, get that dig going. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and come down to the McDo here, get everything loaded up into the box. We're going to be Allegiant Flight 3318. We'll be going from Las Vegas, Palm Springs. We got Vegas as the alternate. Okay, cool. We'll just come right back here. Alrighty. SimBrief is showing a cost index of 46. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Excellent. Our cruise level will be 22,000 feet. I manually adjusted our cruise level, so we're not going up that high. So we're going to go to flight level 220. Excellent. Deviation of 17. Alrighty. Plus 5? Am I doing math right? No. That's right, you have to actually put the plus in there. Alright, there we go. Let's see. What is the current weather out in Las Vegas? ATIS, Betsim ATIS. Alrighty, they're using 2.6 left and right. Alright. 38 degrees. So in this case, we have to remember when we get back, or we get to wherever we're going. I don't know if it's this hot in Palm Springs, but we're gonna go to flaps 1 after landing because it's so hot outside. Alrighty, so we're planning on a zero fuel weight of 122.7. We can do that, 122.7. What does this show our estimated landing weight? 137. Okay, we should be just barely below our max landing weight there. Alrighty. And our zero fuel weight CG, we'll just call that 30.0. Excellent. And our block fuel, 18.6. There we go. We want a 0 on the route reserve. And for our alternate, we want 3.7. So 3.7, we'll go ahead and put that in there. Let's see. Winds, let's go ahead. Actually, no. You gotta put it in a flight plan before you can do one. So we'll depart off of 26 right, I think. Is that what our ATIS, not the ATIS, the PDC says? Spot number and ATIS for taxi. It doesn't say what runway to expect. So I'm gonna put 26 right in there for now. I call that even Stevens. 19.9. Let me go ahead and put 19.9 in here. 19.9. There we go. And who else? We got Center Online. That's probably who we'll be talking to. 2652. So 26. 52. There we go. Oh, don't want you. Alright, there we go. So we'll do 26 right for now. Unless they give us something different, we can always take something. You know what? Let's do this. Let's plan on, because they also are using 19. So we could end up with 19 left, and that's a shorter taxi. So let's go 19 left for now. And we're going to be on the Raider, haha, see, there we go. The Raiders departure. You like what I did there, huh? Alrighty, so we'll be on the Raider 2 departure out to level. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. And it'll be the Sony Bono 1 arrival into Palm Springs. I do not know what the runways are favoring there. What is the weather? Only Pilot Edge is online. They're using 13s. The ones are 14087, so let's see. Yeah, the 13 right is what it's going to be. So, to the 13 right. Ooh, what approaches do they have? Only RNAVs, apparently. 13 right, the RMP Zulu. Oh, man. Okay. Chat, look at this approach that we have to do to get in there. Look at that approach, chat. So we are going to do an RNP approach to 13 right to get into Palm Springs there. That looks fun. Alrighty, so we got the RNAV Zulu. We'll go ahead and throw you in there to 13 right. Excellent. We want the Sony Bono, something like that. And our transition is going to be cloud. Okay. Oh, I don't know if cloud is in there. I don't think it is. Alrighty, we'll just insert that. And step through our flight plan real quick. We got level, cloud. So, there's cloud on here. Cloud, so it just goes direct to from cloud to Sony Bono. Alrighty, and then from Sony Bono, it should. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, where is this coming from? Okay, so I gotta go in here. This is what I'm gonna do. Go into arrival. Bridge views. Sunny Bono, insert. We're gonna go down here, and after cloud, instead of that, we're gonna delete that Sunny Bono. We're gonna come up here, and then go direct to that Sunny Bono. There we go. Then we're going to activate that, so that's going to bring us in on the RNAV approach right there. Excellent. Let's go to our wins, uplink our wins, performance. Let's see, what can we plan on? Performance tools. We'll populate this flight. We'll do a plus 2,000 pound bump. We don't need to have improved climbs going. We should be fine there. We get 19. Either runway is going to be a headwind, so I cancel out the headwind. Go up to 40 degrees outside, and we can calculate. So we're going to do a flaps 1 flex. So we're getting 129. 129. 133. Flex of 54, and we're going to be at flaps 1, and we'll call that 0.2, something like that, until we get an actual thing that will tell us what our thing is, what our trim value is. Let's see. And in the descent, let's just go 290 knots. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Secondary flight plan, we'll copy the active. In this case, we'd actually put in like an engine out procedure. I'm not going to go through all of that jazz and rigmarole. You've seen enough videos on how to insert an engine failure procedure into the secondary flight plan. Alrighty. So that is all set up, ready to go. The top altitude on the Raiders departure is flight level 190. What does our clearance say? Climb via the SID. Okay. So we'll do 190. There we go. Excellent. So IRs are aligned. Our ground, our CVR is on. We'll go ahead and get the terrain on ND going. I forgot to do a few checks. We have this check we got to do here. The batteries, we'll turn that off and on. They usually fail the first time around. It is what it is. Looking okay. It's not dropping like it should. And then lastly, we got to do the alternate brake system test here. So we'll hold both brakes, release the parking brake. You can see it goes down. Release the left side, looks good. Right side, looks good. Oh yeah, that definitely drops a lot more than it would in the real airplane. That's okay. Let's see. So we got that. Okay, yep, that looks good. We'll check that on pushback. ACP, RMP looks good. Go data position monitor. Let's bring up our airport coordinates here. We got 3604.8, 3605.2, close enough. We got 115.09.1, 115.09.2. Good enough. Alrighty, sweet deal. So that works. ND looks good. PFD, we got V1, V2, climb and nav for blue flight directors 1 and 2. And let me get rid of you. Let's go ahead and check our masks. That looks good there. We're going to taxi out to 19. That's probably what we're going to get. If not, we get a nice long taxi down to 26 right, and I don't mind that because we have plenty of time to change the runway if that happens. So runway 19 left. You know what? I did that for runway 26 right. That's why those numbers. I was like, man, those numbers seem kind of high. Let's recalculate that. There we go. Okay. So our flex is going to change now. Everything else remains the same, but our flex change. So we're going to do a flex of 46. That's it. So we got 129, 129, 133, flex of 46. And our stop margins are a little bit a little less than what it would be. So we'll start up both engines. I'll probably do our flight control check and before takeoff checklist all the way to the line before we taxi out. Probably spot 21, 20, or 19, one of these spots, and then we'll probably get Delta down to the end. Plan on doing a flaps 1 flex. Standard reject considerations. If we do lose an engine, we'll stay in the valley. Let's see. Yeah, not much out there, but we'll stay in the valley to come back around to runway 26 right or 26 left. Both of them have plenty of runway for us. Otherwise, we'll continue out on the SID, which is for runway 19. We'll do a 194 out to, what is that? Daru. I guess that's how you would say that. And Daru is going to be at or below 7,000. Then we'll proceed out to Raider. That's at or above 13,000. And then from Raider, we will go out to Blake. Or Black. Like Black and Silver, I guess. Where's Black? Does it skip it? Going out to Doyle? I guess that's one of the transitions. Yeah, so we'll go out to Doyle, and then Zelma, Chattanoo, and then level direct to cloud for the Sonny Bono arrival there into Palm Springs. We're looking at a total distance of 190 miles. We got 197 in the box. That looks good there. So, with that said, let's go ahead and go here. I don't really care about this as much, do I? No, I care about this. Mass and balance, load aircraft, instant. There we go. Aircraft is loaded and ready to go. So, with that all said, we can go ahead and get our pumps going. That is off. Our air conditioning, let's turn you to full cold. Yeah, we'll turn you to full cold. It is hot outside. The seatbelt sign can come on. Let's see, and we need to check that our fuel is on board and balanced. Hydraulics are all looking good. Pressurization, landing, elevation, and auto, so that all looks good. He said 29 or 86, I think he said. 86, 86, and 86. Excellent. And engines, oils, looks good. Excellent. So let's go ahead and run a before start checklist. Let's see. Recorder ground control is on. Flight forms AML on board. Reviewed aircraft 328. Fuel quantity 18.6 is required. 18.6 on board. Takeoff performance. We got 129, 129, 133. And a flex of 46. Oxygen checked. Seatbelt sign on. ECAM checked. Parking brake is on and checked. MCDU set. Altimeters we have 2986 and the PEDs are off. Departure briefing is reviewed. Before start checklist is complete. Let me just double check the ATIS again real quick. What ATIS? That's India 2986. Excellent. That looks good. So all is good there. We'll go back to the airport diagram there so I can know where I'll be taxiing out at. Alrighty. Jet bridge is gone. Let's go ahead and arm up all the doors. We can get rid of the GPU. And we can call the pushback a tug for a manual pushback there. Excellent. All the doors are armed. Flight attendant has closed the door. That's good. I like to store that. Why that circuit breaker is out, I have no clue. It is what it is. Alrighty. We are ready to go. 26 right. We are ready for pushback. Excellent. Guess we'll push and we'll push back nose to right. So we'll push back parallel to 119, or yeah, 119. Alrighty, looks like they're hooking up now. We will go ahead and release the brake and initiate our sequence of going backwards. For anyone just joining, we are doing some Allegiant ops going out to Palm Springs. Almost had to cancel the stream. Computer wanted to be funny tonight. Yeah, Miggity Mike is in the house. He says, yo, yo. We got Jonathan Sellers. Welcome to the chat, Jonathan. Oh my, kills my skills. What's going on? Miggity Mike Ray. There we go. Oh my gosh. You guys are showing up in chat. Let's go, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For you guys who just showed up, the stream almost did not happen tonight. Computer was acting up. Was doing a reset of the computer and didn't know if it was going to take 10 minutes or 10 hours to do. Fortunately, it rebooted itself right just at stream start time. So we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna yeet this turn and burn. Steelers, not Steelers, Raiders Nation. Sorry about that. In the house, the Miggity Mike chat in the house. There, we have Jonathan Sellers. Kills my skills. Sarasota Plane Spotters, how's it going? Jonathan Sellers says, attack. Oh man. Owls, what's going on, Owls? How are you doing tonight? Fires, woo, what's going on? Filthy McNasty, enjoy the flight. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Captain Jack Flight Sim, how you doing, man? Says, hey buddy, great to see you, sir. Mickey Mike sent us. I will tell Mickey Mike I said thank you very much for coming on, showing the stream a little bit of love. Let's go ahead and get these engines fired up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the volume up on the sim just a little bit. Here we go. Let's do an inside. Let's do it from the inside. We'll do one. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Excellent. We'll go ahead and stop that push back there. I'll bring this in back down to a slightly more reasonable volume. Appreciate all the love you guys are giving me in chat. I really appreciate it. No way. Did I cross the 100 sub line? Chat, did I cross the 100 sub line? I don't have my sub count up in real time, so appreciate all of you all for showing up. Every sub means so much to me. Just showing me a little bit of love in chat boosts my spirits up so much. I'd be here doing it with or without you guys because I just love flight simming. I love aviation so much. So I really do appreciate you guys coming on, showing a little bit of love in the chat there. I know Miggity Mike is doing his own thing tonight in the Fenix A319. What a great airplane. I'm too used to my creature comforts of the A320. It's a little bit more automated because I've gotten a little bit lazy over the years in terms of setting everything up there. So we do have 2 good engine starts. So we'll go flaps 1 after start checklist. We'll get the landing lights dropped, taxi light on, and let's go ahead and check our status. That's good. After start checklist, engine anti-ice, we don't need. It's 38 degrees outside. The status is checked. Rudder trim is 0. After start checklist is complete. Like I said, we will go ahead and do all of our stuff right here since I'm expecting this to be a short taxi out. So flight control check. Pull up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Here comes the rudders. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Let's go ahead and arm our auto brakes. So let's check our company messages to see what our closeout is here. Received messages, load sheet preliminary, accept, and let's go load sheet final. We'll accept that 122.8. We get 122.7. Let's go to nurse 0 fuel weight CG of 30.0. What do you know? It's like they load the airplane the same exact way every single time. With a MAC takeoff of 28.1%. So if we go over here, 28.1%, we'll call that, yeah, about 2 up. Yep, there we go. Call that what it is. Predictive wind shear can go on, and we can do a config test before takeoff. Checklist. Flaps. The flaps we have, which both of these on perf, 1 planned and 1 indicated. Takeoff data and speeds are checked. The weight is at 141.2. Step trim is 28.7%. Flight controls, or where is our, there we go, is at 28.1%. Flight controls are checked. DCAM memo. Takeoff cabin is blue. We are to the line. EJ Davis, how you doing this evening? 100 subs and counting. Let's go. Thank you very much for the McNasty. Crank up the volume. Sounds awesome. Yes, sir. I will definitely be cranking the volume for this takeoff out of here today. 38 degrees in Phoenix. Mike, how are you alive right now, brother? How are you alive? It is stinking hot out there. Alright. Let's go. I think what we'll do is we'll just round this corner to spot 19 and we'll call already there with information India. So we are clear on the left, we're clear on the right. Let's go. I just got back from a trip earlier this morning. Flew the A319. It was pretty much one leg, one and done this morning with the A319. I'm not going to gloat. Well, no, I am completely going to gloat. If I had to rate my own landing, 100%, 10 out of 10. Absolutely buttered it. Buttered it this morning. Opened up the door and the flight attendant even looked at me and said, literally the smoothest landing he's ever felt. I was like, oh, well, I mean, that was like 90% luck, 10% skill, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, we're around the corner, spot 19, we'll call up ATC, hello tower. Allegiant 3318, spot 19 with information, India ready to taxi.
Allegiant 3318, thanks, tower. Runway 19er left, taxi via Delta 1
left via Delta for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and taxi to runway 19er left, just like we planned on. Andrew, where'd you fly to? Won't say that. Will not say where I was flying from or to. I was in an A319 though. Absolutely one of the, hands down, top 5 landing I've ever made in the Airbus. So, in my opinion, the A319 definitely easier to butter a landing in real life than the A320. A321 is somewhere in between. You can definitely get some nice greasers on an A321. Alrighty, the cabin is ready for takeoff. Excellent. Let's go through and do our before takeoff checklist below the line. We have the runway and FMS. We get runway 19 left on the box, on my screen, and out the window. That is checked. Did I? Well, the rudder is working. Oh. Nose wheel steering working? Ha! There we go. I forgot to turn the nose wheel steering back on. Alrighty. So, where were we? Runway and FMS. I have runway 19 left in the box on the screen and out the window. Let's check demand takeoff fuel. I need 17.1. We got 18.4 on board. Flight attendants, go ahead and set them down now. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Notified engine mode is norm, and our TCAS, we'll set that to TARA. The before takeoff checklist is complete. John Matrix, thank you very much. Congratulations on the 100 subs. Well deserved. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, John Matrix. Appreciate you being here from the beginning there. You're one of the OGs of the channel. Started when I just had a handful of subs. Been with me ever since there. Really do appreciate everyone from the Mickey and Mike channel coming by, showing the channel a little bit of love. Really do appreciate that. Thank you very much, Mickey. Alrighty, we will think, yeah, we need to go all the way down to the end. That should work. Hello Tower, Allegiant 3318 is ready for departure, runway 19 left.
Allegiant 3318, land 2005, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, the final is clear. No one else is on the runway. We will go ahead and let the flight attendants know we are taking the runway. The lights are on. Go ahead and bring the sim volume back up again. I'll see you guys in the air.
Southwest 1228, squawk 1015. To the box for Southwest 1228.
50%.
Southwest 1228, runway 26, right 60, Bravo. Altimeter 2, entering 6. 196, 19 to 26, right via Bravo for Southwest 1228.
Checked. V1. Rotate. Positive free. You're up. Over to departure for Allegiant 3318. You have a great day. Go up to the front, get that autopilot going so I can give you guys some sweet shots. I wanted to see the strip there. Oh, look at that. Oh, I know what you're doing. Got bad V-speeds in there. That's alright. Look at that. Beautiful. Climb. Climb set. We'll go ahead and switch over to departure at this time. Captain Jack, Flight Sims, says Tuga Tuga, get her done. Thank you very much, Captain Jack. Great liftoff, sir. Appreciate it. I thought we would get probably a toga out of here. I like doing flex. I don't do a lot of togas out of here, but I thought we'd get a toga out of here since it's so hot outside, but somehow still a flex takeoff. Alright, let's get to the back for the flap retraction. Flaps up after takeoff checklist.
Terrain
Excellent.
ahead.
Let me go ahead and silence you.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Terrain
I know.
ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I am, for all intents and purposes, above the terrain. Probably change the climb profile on this just specifically to clear the terrain out here. The departure or center, Allegiant 3318, 6,500, we're climbing on the Raider 2. Okay, we'll climb and maintain flight level 220 for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, 22,000 is in there. After takeoff checklist, the landing gear is up, the flaps are up, and we are pressurizing. That's good. The after takeoff checklist is complete. You can still see a little bit of the strip in the background. Ooh, I'll bring that sim volume down just a little bit. Little bit, won't blow your ears out. There we go. Should sound a little bit better there for you. Gotta love that silver on the Allegiant airplane. It was between this and the Golden Knights, the Las Vegas Knights, and I chose the Raiders because the Allegiant Center, so had to do it.
Hello, Southwest 1228, flying out of Las Vegas, 2,900 for 10,000.
Southwest 1228, LA Center radar contact, climb maintain, 1,000.
Climb maintain 1,000, Southwest 1228.
I wonder, yeah, we definitely cleared 10,000 feet. Excellent. Are we going to make that restriction above 13,000 feet? What we can do is we can just pull our speed, hold it, let it climb a little bit, get that climb going just a tad bit. We'll turn the lights off, turn offs can come off as well. We'll ding the flight attendants that we are out of the stereo cockpit area. Hey, flying the Denver Bronco 737-800 tomorrow night in my stream. Denver to Seattle, Captain Jack Flight Sim. I'll definitely be sure to try to check that out. Just make sure that you don't invite the manager up to the flight deck, alright, and then have the manager flying the airplane. Especially if you're the United, if you're a United Airlines pilot, alright? Easiest way to lose your job right there. Alright, let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? All thanks to Mickey Mike. Let's see where he is at on his stream there.
Southwest 313 is going to maintain 7,000, turn left heading 080.
maintain 7000, turn left 080 313.
Southwest 1228, climb, maintain left 1370.
Making Mike snooping in on some other streams there. Awesome. Thanks, Making Mike, for sending your chat over, reading my chat. I really do appreciate it.
We just floated halfway down the runway, so I apologize about that. We're on the go right
Someone just floated halfway down the runway. That's no good.
Enter right cabin for runway 21.
I can't say I've done this. I have never done that. I've definitely had my fair share of floaters.
over the field at 500 meters.
Captain Jack, does the Denver Broncos have their own livery in the 737-800? Or are you just doing like United Ops?
Farmer, they're just really distracted. They're in the right traffic right now. Or correct, left traffic, I'm sorry, for the left side.
I don't have any traffic. There's probably an AI, is my guess. I don't have any traffic observed that no one's for you right now.
Okay, yeah, no, that kind of explains a lot, but I don't have any, the thing is, I don't have any AI
Oh.
programs on.
Alright, there's a good learning opportunity, chat. Alright, here we go. So, you see this down here. In real life, this is like some sort of like, they were testing something out. So you see all the solar panels here. That's what that is, solar panels. And then you see this like little array. So, in real life, I don't know if it's 3 arrays. I think it's just 1 array. But it's a bunch of mirrors. You see how everything's kind of circular? So it's literally a bunch of mirrors that kind of focus in on that little, there's a little tower right there in the middle. They focus in on that, and supposedly it's supposed to like concentrate the sunlight to boil the water to create power that's supposed to like, you know, power Las Vegas or whatever. Highly inefficient, doesn't work, but in real life, because it's a bunch of mirrors, you get that, the reflection of those mirrors shining directly into your eyes for like 100 miles. It is one of the brightest things you will ever see. It's absolutely insane how bright those things are. Oh, look at there. Love it. Yeah. Gonna celebrate the NFL season with some Kansas City Chiefs Ops 2. Very nice. I'm sure John Matrix would absolutely love that. John Matrix is a Chiefs fan, so I'm sure he would absolutely love that. We'll have to stop by and oops, what did I just do? Did I oh, I thought I was in drone view. That's my bad. Let's go ahead and go transition standard. We're through 20, climbing to 22. Let's see what the weather is in Palm Springs. Alrighty, speed not to exceed 250 knots for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, so speed restriction, which sounds about right. There we go. We got 21 for 22. We're slowing her on up to 250 knots. There we go. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on in Palm Springs. The weather, AIDAS. Nothing on VATSIM or the real world, so that's cool. I'll take whatever. Well, let's see what the METAR says. Wind's saying 330. Oh, come on. They're still showing not that, but that was 40-something minutes ago. I'll see what the center says, because that's going to change up our arrival completely, depending on what it is, because if they're landing 1-3 right, then we get to do this whole cool approach. There's still going to be an RNAV in there, it's just going to be coming from the other side if we do that. 43 degrees, chat. So after we land, it's going to be flaps 1. So we'll go flaps 1 so that we don't get erroneous or bleed leaks as we taxi in to the gate there. Captain Jack says, love your flight information overlay. Thank you, Captain Jack. The whole reason I almost canceled the stream was the overlay was not working, and then I ended up deleting the overlay and thought I could reset everything by rolling my computer back, and then that didn't work. So I literally had to go in and redo my entire overlay all over again. Says, unfortunately, I'm not a Raiders fan. John Matrix says, been a Chief fan for a long time and suffered through the dark years. There were the pre-Andy Reid years were definitely a struggle there. Love Mahomes, same. The Mahomes-Reid combo. I don't know what it is. Andy Reid wasn't working out in Philadelphia, but it's like as soon as he went over to Kansas, that was like awesome sauce over there. Let's see what the controller's giving people into.
And then join the Sabona 1 arrival at Selma. Then via the Sabona 1 arrival.
Roger, we'll connect to Selma and go down by the Sabona 1 for 2000.
Hello, Center. Allegiant 3318. What are you showing as the landing runways in Palm Springs?
Landing Palm Springs, looks like 3-1 left or 3-1 right, probably. My guess maybe 3-1 left.
Roger, thank you. So, they're definitely going...
T-35 cross Savona at 1-1000, or correction, cross Cloud at 1-1000.
Oh wow, there's a decent amount of people going to Palm Springs. Okay, so it will be the 3-1s. So...
Allegiant 3318 cross Cloud 1-1000.
Cloud at 11,000 for Allegiant 3318. So we will go ahead and pre-select 11. This is going to get real busy real quick here, chat. So if I don't respond quite immediately, so let's go ahead and put you in Cloud at 11. One more 0. There we go. Excellent. We'll insert that. Muy bien. Let's go ahead and get the correct approach in there. I think...
Southwest 8521, 5 waves approved.
Let's do the RNP. Oh, I guess. Yeah, let's do the RNP. We'll do the RNP with the cloud transition. So we'll do the RNP Yankee to 3-1 left. How about that? RNP Yankee 3-1 left. There's still going to be the Sony Bono. Oh, I forgot to hit Vias. Sir, Vias. Cloud. Yeah, alrighty. There we go. So we got level Cloud. Cloud is at 11,000. Still. And then we got Cloud, Weemir, Ryok. Go ahead and put you in land mode. Excellent. There we go. So we got all the restrictions there. Ryok is between... This says 5,300 and 5,000 feet. Oh, because the transition. Well, the transition... Yeah, it's 5,000 feet there. So Tivuk is going to be between 4,000... It's at 4,000, essentially. And then... Chisop is at or above 2,900. We need 3.1 degree glide slope, 7 miles to the runway on a 311 course. Close enough. 309, that's close enough. The missed approach is 1,800. Then a climbing right turn to 4,000, direct to the thermal VOR and hold. The missed approach requires a minimum. Okay, we'll just assume we meet the minimum climb gradient to do that. So excellent, we have that in there. Flight plan has been verified. RadNav. Let's go ahead and put thermal M as a backup. So TRM. We'll go ahead and put that in as a backup manually. Hard to net. Yes, thank you. Progress page. We want KPSP runway 31 left. 10 to left for spacing for Allegiant 3318. 181. Oop. There we go. 3-1 left. Let's go ahead and put in. We need 0.3, We got 0.3. There it is. We got GPS primary accuracy high. Excellent. Performance approach page. Let's go ahead and enter our data, the weather. We'll just pull it from the METAR, since the METAR is the most correct. I don't know what's going on Pilot Edge, but the METAR is showing 330 at 11 knots. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. 43 degrees. Ice cold there. That is ice cold there. 2975 is the meter, so we'll put that in there. I'll put it in here, 2975, so we'll set that. I'm going the wrong direction. Once. Twice. And thrice. 2975. Excellent. All good. And the barrel is going to be 734. There we go. We'll use flaps full, and we got 10,000. Ooh, it's so you got to look here. You see, it's at 10,000. It says 10,000 feet, but look how displaced this threshold is. What is our actual landing distance? I need charts. Want that one. So 31 left. Down here, 8,500. That should be good enough for a standard landing assessment. So what we'll do is we'll go flaps full, low on the auto brakes. If we do need to go mess plan on doing a soft go around there. Let me go back and lock in this approach chart. There we go. Excellent. That's all briefed up and ready to go. We're just getting vectors, I guess, now out and around for spacing. Someone else is going in to Palm Springs as well, so oh, Captain Jack says wants the team to three-peat, even above my Broncos this year anyway. Hey, I mean, you know, being a Broncos fan right now, they're going through a little identity crisis. That's okay. They still got Russell Wilson, Captain Jack, or did they get rid of him?
Southwest 3102, Los Angeles Center.
Southwest 3102, LA Center, go ahead.
Yeah, after shores, can we do direct makers, Mike Alpha Kilo Romeo?
Hopefully, chat. This will be a pretty solid landing. My last few trips, so I had 2 trips the last few days. Both of them 2-day trips. Nothing crazy or out of control like that. Pretty easy flying. One day was all 319s, or sorry, one trip was all 3 A319s. The other trip was all 320s. So got some good 319, 320 experience, and so great time to look and compare how they actually fly in real life versus how they fly in the simulator. I am looking forward to it. I definitely don't see. Let's see if I can see if anyone's below us.
LA Center, good evening. Southwest 562 climbing 7,000 for 190 flat 2.
All right. Don't know. It will be what it is.
Later 1, LA Center, non Falcon 500 climbing 13,000 feet.
Recognizer 1, LA Center, climbing team level 27.
70, making data 1.
Flight 3380, make team level 1000.
Ready, descend and maintain 11,000 for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, that's right. He took us off the arrival, so he's got to be responsible for.
Expect a right turn right to cloud here in about, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes to get straight a little bit more space.
No problem, for Allegiant 3318.
LA Center, United 48 at 14,000.
Nice and easy there. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Yeah, 48, LA Center, climbing team level 290.
Line maintain flight level 290, United 48.
Yo, I can't believe Making America's already. I feel like he just started streaming. How is he already in his descent into San Antonio?
LA Center, good afternoon, American 1179. We can fly level 300.
Personally, that's a bullshit excuse. I'm just being honest, you know.
Last call, sorry, I was on the landline again. American 1179, 300.
I do. I know how to talk shit.
American 1179, welcome aboard.
Anybody in this chat that hangs in the VC with me, I know how to talk shit, but I keep my mouth shut. A300 beautiful, yeah, man. I was trying to think of what plane to fly last night when we finished up the TDM stream, man, and I was like, you know, we haven't flown A300 in a while. Bring it out. So, I'm enjoying it, man. It's a cool airplane, dude.
Alright, lead to Spray 18, turn right, direct to cloud, send maintain 1000.
Direct to cloud, descend to maintain 11,000 for Legion 3318. Alrighty, so let's go direct to cloud. We'll insert that. It should keep our restriction in there, so that is good. We got 8,000 feet. We're pretty much on profile. Okay, we'll reduce speed to 210 for Legion 3318. Alrighty, so I'm pretty much just slowing down the green dot. It is what it is. Trying to give us as much space as he possibly can. Alrighty, so LA Center will be closing here in a little bit, so it pretty much is just going to be us on our on. Let's see what the CTAF for Palm Springs is. Let's go ahead and move over. LA Center, okay, yep, gotcha. Dot CTAF Palm Springs. There we go. 19.7. 19.7. Go ahead and put that in there. Pre-select that, so we are ready to go there. Excellent. That's all about staying ahead of the game at this point. I'm gonna try to get the speed brake to just ride that blue. It's so hard. Such a small, like, even just moving the speed brake handle just a little bit moves that hook on up. So we'll try to get that as close as we can. Let it ride it out. Transition 2975. That's on. We're alright. And let's go ahead and put you on a performance page there. We can do a descent checklist altimeters. We got 2975. Auto brake is low. Prefer perch page is set. Arrival briefing is review the Sono Bono 1 arrival. Let's plan on doing the visual. We'll back it up with the RNP. Yankee runway 31 left, and our status is checked. Descent checklist is complete. So we're just here. We're writing it out. I'm gonna wait until about 15,000 feet before I actually begin dropping some flaps and slats and stuff like that. You don't want to drop them out. Oh, okay. SoCal is on it. Alrighty, 12805 for Allegiant 3318. You have a great night. 12805. There we go. 12805. There we go. Hello, SoCal approach. Allegiant 3318 is 16,200. We're descending 11,000. Currently doing 210 knots for spacing into Palm Springs.
Allegiant 3318, SoCal approach, welcome Palm Springs, altimeter 2975 at cloud, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 31 left approach.
Alrighty, so at cloud cleared, RNAV Yankee 31 left approach for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, we're clear for the RNAV Yankee 31 left at over cloud, so let's go ahead. We'll arm up the approach there. We can go ahead and put the bottom side, which is JSOP at 2900, so we'll go ahead and do 2900. There we go. And once I go flaps 1, which is here in just a second, I'm going to dump these speed brakes out and get this thing coming down like she's meant to do. Let's see, where are we on profile? 2,000, we're 2,600 feet high, so still got a ways to come. Let's go flaps 1, speed verified. Excellent. Now we can go ahead and drop in the speed brakes and get her to come on down. Go ahead and manage up the descent there.
November 256, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, 256.
Excellent. Now she's coming on down. Beautiful. Thrust idle. Excellent. Not much to see out in the western U.S. deserts here. But Palm Springs is definitely a beautiful area. Lots of golf courses with large towering mountains as your backdrop. Absolutely beautiful.
United 2249, LA Fenix closing, Raiders Service 386, change for you.
Alright, we'll see you later.
Go ahead and bring in our range just a little bit. There we go. So we're still high, a little bit fast. We will see where we come in on the arrival here. If we really need to, we can drop the landing gear. Do not exceed 210 knots for Allegiant 3318. So we won't exceed 210 knots. Let's go ahead and bring the flight attendants back into sterile. First of all, we'll tell them that we need them to prepare for landing. Flight attendants, prepare for landing. There we go. Get them back into sterile. We'll get these out. I like to turn everything on. There we go. And let's see what our company message is here. Received messages. There we go. Allegiant Ops. No ADC to record. Excellent. There we go. Put you back on the performance page. I'll wait to activate their perch. I will wait to activate their perch.
Kilo, 8 miles from Kobe, maintain 3,000, still established grid ILS runway.
We are still high. How high are we? 2,000 feet high.
3,000, clear for the ILS. For right approach.
And this is with the speed brakes all the way out. Look at there. Speed brakes all the way out. Raider Nation coming to take over Palm Springs. Alright, let me go ahead and get the replay glowing for us here. Did I? Yep. Okay. I did have that loaded up, ready to go. We'll start recording. And again, just like we did on the last Turn and Burn Tuesday, we'll record, we'll do a turn, we'll head back to Vegas, and then we'll watch both replays once we get back to Vegas. So that's kind of how the format works there.
I gotta pause for like 2 minutes and fix something wrong with my yoke, if that's okay.
Sprisk! Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Well, thank you for joining the chat, Sprisk. Watching in this evening. How are you doing? How's the flight instruction going, buddy? How is how the application and job hunting going? Hopefully, it's going pretty well.
Archer 0 Kilo, contact LA Tower 120.9.
Alrighty, that's going to automatically activate the approach. I'm gonna go, well, the approach is still armed, so we'll leave that how it is. If I really do need to slow down, what is our 1,600 feet high? Alrighty, not bad. We're still high on profile, which is never good, but if we really needed to, we'll drop the gear. I'm not too worried about it right now, so that's why I'm not going to drop the gear. Well, you know what, let's do it. It's trying to speed up, so let's go ahead and drop the gear now. Uh-oh. Don't you crush on me now, game. There we go. That had to think about what it wanted to do.
3007, runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left to land and then 56.
See how when we dropped the gear, the speed came right back.
3007, runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear to land for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, everything's coming back in. The brick is coming back in, looking good. Alright, we'll go ahead and manage the speeds back up again. We got final lap. We can set the missed approach altitude. Missed approach altitude is 4,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set that for our missed approach altitude there. Excellent. I got enough for a Cape Air for Captain. Going to LPA next week. See what I can get there. Very nice. Congratulations, Brusk. Excellent. Excellent. You're going to love flying for Cape Air all over. Depending on where you get stationed, you know, you could be stationed down in San Juan. You could be stationed up in Boston. Or St. Louis. They do have a place out in St. Louis, which is kind of cool. So I actually think some of the Boston flying is actually pretty cool, going to like some of the smaller towns in the northeast corridor there, instead of just hitting up all the major cities. You kind of do the smaller stuff. I think you'll enjoy it. And plus they got the agreement with JetBlue. My speed brake's still out? Yes, they are. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and go flaps 2, give this guy some space.
You just have to follow all the restrictions that are on the chart up to the top altitude.
There we go.
Rouge 1735, let's go.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Rouge just landed.
Rouge 1735, thanks.
Alrighty, let's go flaps 3, speed verified. Flaps 3, grow a tree. That means we're going to arm our spoilers every time we go to flaps 3. That looks good there. That way we never forget it when it's time to do the before landing checklist. And you know what? Let's just go ahead, go flaps full before landing checklist. Speed verified altimeters. We have 2975. We're crossing 4300. Engine mode is norm. Landing gear is down, and 3 green ECAM memo. We're holding for the ECAM memo. So we're not going to get that until about 2,000 feet above the ground there. So we will go ahead and let it do its thing. Let's see. Let's watch this turn in.
SoCal alarm 2230 Delta, we're back. Sorry about that. 2330 Delta, welcome.
Yes, Bresk, that Cape Air gig is going to be pretty good, especially if you can work it out and get that flow up to JetBlue. Definitely, you're gonna like it there. All right, we got the runway in sight. We'll continue into a landing. I'm gonna bring my range down to 10 nautical miles. Excellent. Hopefully, I gave the guy in front of us plenty of room. I see flashing lights somewhere ahead of us, so he's still on final somewhere.
Took out departure, good evening, American 2785, 2605.
American 2785, took out departure, welcome radar contact, maintain 13,000.
Maintain 13,000, American 2785.
Alright. I will... Is this guy? Okay. He is there. There's one guy off to the left. Someone else is... Some... Whiskey Golf to parking. Alright, so... Hopefully he's clear the runway. He's taking Whiskey and Golf. Oh, the west side. Okay, Whiskey and Golf. He's going to the FBO. Cool. Alrighty. Don't have to worry about him. He should be clear the runway. Excellent. It is all us from here on in. I'll bring this in volume up a little bit for you there. Excellent. Alrighty. In case I missed it, there we go. There's our 2,000 feet. So, ECAM memo landing no blue. The before landing checklist is complete. There we go.
Left turn, direct slipper, climb in 6, maintain 15,000, 2785.
Alright, chat autopilot is coming off. We're going to hand fly the rest of the way on in. We're bringing it off to the left just a little bit since we're coming in at a very slight angle here.
44, took an approach, welcome, runway 25, left taxi, Alpha Foxtrot.
It's definitely interesting. We can hear the controller nice and clearly, but whoever is on the other side of the mountain in LA, you can't hear them at all.
Delta 252, took an departure, welcome, runway 25, right, left point.
Just trying to stay on the brick there as long as I can. I still don't really see the Pappies, but that's okay. We're stable. I'm sure the Pappies will come into view here soon. Going just a little bit low on the brick. There we go. I think I'm starting to see the Pappies on the right-hand side. Not too sure if that's for our runway. I think it is. So, if it is, I only see two whites, which tracks.
Minimum.
Definitely misleading. Okay, we got 3 red, 1 white. That's good. That should track, especially with our displaced threshold. It looks like we're low, but I like where we are right now. I'm bringing the pitch up a little bit. There we go.
100.
We'll go idle, bring in the flare.
20. Retard.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Loaded it just a little bit too much. Try to get that butter. There we go, we're down. Deployed. There we go. $80. Bringing it up to min reverse. Manual brakes. Auto brakes are off. There we go. Excellent. We'll bring her up to idle. The new Vos codec simulator line of sight communication. Yeah, the new codec is actually really good. It is pretty impressive. How it's like the further an airplane is away from you, or you are from ATC, the more static you hear on the radio. And obviously, I can hear him talking, but I can't hear whoever else is on the frequency. It's really cool because they're on the other side of the mountain over in LA. Excellent, 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 excellent chat. Welcome to Palm Springs. We will just taxi via Whiskey all the way back down to our parking spot, where we will try to turn this bird around, get her back to Las Vegas. We're clear of the runway. Let's go ahead and go. Flaps up. Oh, flaps 1. That's what we want. Flaps 1. Chat, I almost forgot. It's a flaps 1.
Lima. Cross runway 24 left at Tango.
That's how often we do this. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the masters on. Get the APU going. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So as you can see, we're going to leave flaps at 1 because it's so hot outside. We don't want to get spurious air bleed leaks. So we'll leave it to 1. Right as we're turning into the gate, that's when we're going to bring it up. Now, if you see the flaps, you kind of can see, like, in the summertime, you'll see a bunch of Airbuses at the gate with the flaps at 1 plus F, because of that exact reason. Ooh, this thing is hauling downhill. Let's see. Am I gonna need my fans? Let's go ahead and bring up the wheel page, see where the brakes are at. They're alright. They're not bad. But Fenix doesn't really do that great of a job simulating the heat, brakes heating up. So,
209 heavy, Arnav Delray 122.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even realize we have landed. We will just go ahead and park at the ramp. Let's see, let's go outside. Actually, let me go inside real quick. Turn you off. Did I get you? Yeah. Other way. You go that way. There I am. Okay, everyone logged off. Full story. We will park right beside that little outdoor, like, nook area. You know what? We won't park right beside it because it looks like the tug is over here. I'll park where the tug is. Since we're turning. We are turning and burning. Park right beside the tug. Call that an evening. We're getting ready to turn into our spot. So, I will go flaps up. Now is where you go flaps up. You won't get that erroneous message anymore. Since in just a little bit you will be turning off the engines anyway. Oh, I guess we have a marshaller. I could do this. Can I see him out there, little marshaller guy?
American 73 heavy RNF Docker 1220 runway 25 right clear pickup. Up to 252, leave my airspace light centers offline, right reserve stern matrix exchange group, yep.
For exchange crew, Delta,
291171 heavy frequency exchange group.
You can barely see that he's moving his arms.
Trans-American 209 heavy radar contact altitude. Trans-American 209 heavy, roger, 2013
Just in case I don't see him there. How close do you want me? I don't know. There we go. And close enough. We'll call it there. Excellent. Good job. We'll set the parking brake. Should probably set it like that. Excellent. Reset my view there. We can turn the fasten seatbelt sign off. We have the APU available, so Engine Master 2 can come off, then Engine Master 1 can come off. Excellent. Fuel pumps can come off. Beacon light can go off, and let's go ahead and check our fluid levels again. Oil looks good. Hydraulics look good. Status, no Class 2 messages down below, and we still have plenty of oxygen. Doors are disarmed. Let's run a shutdown checklist. Parking brake is on and checked. Engine masters are off. Engine mode norm. Speed brake disarmed. Radar off. Wind shear now it's off. Fuel pumps are off. Slides for disarmed. APU is on. Shutdown checklist is complete. We'll go ahead and get the APU bleed going. We will commence our deboarding. And I'll put on a little bit of tunes while we get our turn going here. So there we go. A little bit of turn music for us. I will go ahead and we can stop that recording. Excellent. So that is stopped.
25, pick up pressure, welcome, runway 25 left exit.
My ears. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do a new flight. Mass and balance. Alright, yeah, while we deplane, I'll go ahead and get the new flight in the system. Will be Allegiant 3318. Will be departing from Palm Springs back to Vegas. Let's go to 23,000 feet this time. This time I'm gonna use I'll use the performance calculator from the tablet to get more accurate V speeds. I'm starting to find out that the SimBrief V speeds are like V2 is too low for what the Fenix wants, so we'll just start using the Fenix a little bit more. They're both about the same numbers, but the V2 is definitely where you can tell the difference. 31 left, yeah, that's what's going to be for departure. 26 left for the arrival. Excellent. I'm going to do an altitude, we'll call it 23,000 feet. Excellent. I always like to put on extra fuel for reasons, so a little weather, a little for air traffic control, and I always like to land with a minimum amount. Let's see. We'll go none, no alternate on the way back because it's super nice. Clear skies all day. So we'll do 0 alternate. Excellent. We'll generate that flight plan.
SoCal approach. Over 18907 Victor 6,500.
Oh, I meant to edit the flight. There we go.
18907 Victor SoCal approach. Welcome.
For 328 NV.
2985 for 907 Victor.
American 73 Heavy, leave my airspace, Alexander's offline, radar service turn, exchange for a field.
Alrighty, so that all looks good. Let's go ahead and generate that flight plan.
08 Kilo, cross runway 25 left at Lima, continue back to by Alpha.
We'll pre-file you on network. Excellent. So that is pre-filed. There we go. Reset our flight directors. And let's go ahead and we will offload this flight. Unload, import from SimBrief. There we go, Palm Springs to Las Wages. There. This one is going to be, the SID is going to be probably the Cathedral. This is a really cool SID out of here. So we'll probably do the Cathedral, which out of here, you kind of take off, you turn it back around to Palm Springs VOR, and then from there, you go outbound on this radio to Emmerd, and then back around to Palm Springs VOR before you can head back out to like 29 Palms or wherever you're going. So we'll do that. Usually, what I've had ATC do in the past is, like, once you are clear of here, like, you clear the mountains, they kind of just clear you direct to somewhere. I've had that happen a few times on Vatham, so we can expect that once we clear the mountains, though. So we'll just plan on doing the Cathedral and the Rounders going into Las Vegas. ILS runway 26 left. We'll just go ahead and do that and call that a day. We'll go. Yep, you? Yeah, from Preno. Because the other one is the one that hooks up from Bourbon. So I'll put both of them in there, just in case. You never know what it's going to be like there. I think everyone has a D-plane. Let's go ahead and bring in our new flight and port our next flight. I know. Let's go ahead and change it to 1950. How about that? Or 1550. Sorry. Went the wrong way. 1550. Update. There we go. Nice and balance, load aircraft, and we'll do a real-time load there. It won't take too long at all. We can go ahead and open that up. There we go. See all the beautiful I don't have GSX, so that's okay. John Matrix says, I think the A319 may be my favorite of the 320 family. John Matrix, I am absolutely loving this A319. Let me tell you, it is absolutely the Swiss Army knife of the 320 fleet. It can take a full plane of passengers out of a short runway, climb up to 39,000 feet, go across the country, and land at another short runway. It is absolutely, like I said, it's the Swiss Army knife of the fleet. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and reinitialize everything here. We'll go ahead and edit request. Usually in real life, you'll hack the timer and wait for 8 minutes on our timer. Once you hit 8 minutes, then the old flight plan is out of the computer system. The new flight plan is in the computer system, ready to be uplinked to the airplane. So we'll go ahead and clear all of that out. And will be Allegiant flight 3318 again, going back to Las Vegas. The Costa Dex is going to be 48, so we'll put in 48 there. We're going to be cruising along at 23,000 feet. That sounds good. The temperature deviation is 16, so it's going to be +1. Gotta hit +1. There we go. It is currently 40, 30. Nope, that's Las Vegas. It is warmer in Palm Springs than it is in Vegas. It is absolutely insane. 42 degrees outside right now. There we go. There is no alternate. That's good. Our estimated zero fuel weight is going to be 113.9, 113. That's our estimated zero fuel weight. Yeah, that's our estimated zero fuel, 113.9. And we'll go 30.0 because it's usually somewhere around there. With a block fuel of 15.3. Excellent. So our fuel is already loaded. We'll zero out our route reserve. Don't need that, and we don't have an alternate for our flight plan. We'll depart off of runway 31 left. It'll be the Cathedral. You know what? Let me just pull a clearance real quick before I go putting in routes.
That is 1084 heavy. So got departure. Welcome runway 25 right. Taxi 5 Charlie 7 Bravo.
Hello, SoCal approach. Allegiant 3318 on the ground, Palm Springs, looking for a clearance back to Las Vegas.
Cause 2025, full short runway 25 left, traffic count 2 mile final. Allegiant 3318, so got departure, clean phone quest, standby number 1.
Alrighty, we're number 1. So we'll hold up and wait until we actually get a clearance out of here. Let's check and your Atsu. Let's see. Do we have a company? Yeah, we do. We have a company message. We'll go ahead and get that. We have the arrival message. That looks good. Our preliminary load sheet. We will go ahead and accept that. 26.9%. So that's going to be like up 1.0. That's what we'll call that. Up 1.0. Excellent. Waiting on you. Clearance. The top altitude on the Cathedral is not published. Cool. That'll be top altitude provided by ATC. Alrighty.
Allegiant 3318, I have your clearance advisory copy.
But ready to copy for Allegiant 3318.
Allegiant 3318, clear to the Harry Reid International Airport, Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs transition, then it's filed. Maintain 8,000, expect file 230, 5 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 4627.
Alrighty, that's the Cathedral 1 Palm Springs transition as found. Maintain 8,000, expect 230, 5 minutes after departure. Departure is going to be with you, and we'll squawk 4627 for Allegiant 3318.
Allegiant 3318, reback correct, to passenger taxi, expect 131 left.
Roger, we'll call ready taxi for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, 4627, we'll go ahead and get that in there. 4627, excellent. I'll bring you back over to standby, I don't need you on. There we go, so like I said, the Cathedral 1, there, we'll go ahead and insert, so you see we got all of that back around the Palm Springs, and is that correct? Hold on. There you go. Okay. Mm.
12 o'clock, 13 miles, altitude indicates 4,500, type unknown.
So,
should be no factor.
departure, it should be a whole thing. Let's go ahead and Cathedral 1, it doesn't have any transitions on there. Let's go no SID, and then let's go Cathedral 1 all over again. Okay. Well, that is what it is. We'll just insert that how it is. Okay. Did that put in the whole thing? I see EMERD in there now. Okay, there's EMERD. Okay, cool. Then it's back around the Palm Springs. Excellent. Excellent. And then from there, we'll take the Victor 37 to TNP 29 Palms, I think that is, and then 29 Palms is the transition on the rounders. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and clear the discon. Excellent.
Direct Harris, Chronos 44.
And we'll insert that. Excellent. And Vegas, we'll do the ILS to runway 26 left. We'll do that. Rounders there. 29 Palms transition. We'll insert that. Excellent. So we have all of that inserted. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty, so winds, let's go ahead and uplink our winds. There we go. Flight plan. We need performance. Okay, so let's go ahead and look and see what our performance is going to be. Oh, I want you. You. There we go. Palm Springs 3-1 left. We'll sync the weather. That's good. Alright, so what I like to do is 0-0. That way we get 0 credit for a headwind. We'll do optimal. Packs are always on. And 128. Is that what it was planning on us doing? Let's see. We were planning on a takeoff weight of 1288.8. Okay, yep, that's good. So I'll do 131. That's gonna be 130 if we have 2,000 pounds. 130.8. Excellent. We will calculate you out. There we go. We will send you to the McDoom. 139, 139, 143, flaps 1, flex of 68. Alrighty, that is what it is. Excellent. So we got all of that uplinked. Excellent. We will go ahead and put in 290 for our descent phase. Excellent. Look at our flight plan. We'll go ahead and copy over the active flight plan, put you back on the performance page. We need to come up here. IRs are still aligned. There's no reason to realign them. We can turn you back on so we can catch the checklist on the CVR there. Terrain on ND is on. We have the parking brake is on and checked. ACP and RMP looks good. Let's go ahead and check our position real quick. Did I get rid of my thing? Nope, that's right there. Sweet. So if we check our coordinates, looking for 3349.8, 3349.4, good enough. Then we got 116.30.4, 116.30.4, that's good enough for me. The ND, that looks appropriate. The PFD, we got V1, V2, climate nav in blue, flight directors 1 and 2. Don't need to check the oxygen again since we did that on the first flight, so we are good there. Go with a quick briefing. We'll depart through 1 left. It's easy to get down there. Straight down Alpha, or Whiskey Alpha, down to the end. We can plan on a flaps 1 flex. Center reject considerations, there is a mountain straight ahead of us, so if we do lose an engine, we will make a right-hand turn back down the valley. We'll probably head out to thermal VOR, and then we can hold out over the thermal VOR there. So that'll be our plan of action. We'll work the problem, and then see if we're going to come back into Palm Springs, or if we're going to go somewhere else. Not a lot of options out here. Because you got to cross over a mountain one way, and there's not really much in the valley. Could head down the valley down to Fenix if we really needed to, but we'll figure it out as that comes along. Let's see, the cathedral, we just reviewed it. I reviewed all the waypoints on it. We're gonna take off, head out, and make a right. I gotta put you on flight plan. Make a right-hand U-turn back to Palm Springs, then out to Emerald, another right turn back to Palm Springs, and then we can intercept our airway there. And we'll take the Victor 370 out to 29 Palms. 29 Palms is the transition on the rounders to arrival. You got in the box is showing 235 miles. The flight plan says 224. Good enough for me. Excellent. We're all set up and ready to go. We can go ahead and get all our fuel pumps back on. Let's see, we don't need that. The seatbelt sign can come back on. We need to go ahead and check our fuel balance. Pumps are on, looks good. Hydraulics, that all looks good. Pressurization is an auto with a good landing elevation there, and our engine oil looks good there. We can go ahead and run another before start checklist. Recorder ground control, that's on AML and flight forms, is on board reviewed aircraft 328. Fuel quantity 15.3 is required, 15.3 on board. Takeoff performance, we got 139, 143, flex 68, oxygen checked, seatbelt sign is on, ECAM checked, park brake is on and checked, MCDU set, altimeters, we got 2975 for now, PEDs are off, and departure briefing is reviewed. The before start checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and get rid of our little turn music there. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of that turn music. We are all ready to go. Jetway is pulled. Let's go ahead and get the beacon light on.
At 1084 in the future, you're not supposed to make that turn until I tell you to.
Go return. Load sheet. We can accept that. Beautiful. Showing as your fuel weight of 114.0. Yeah, that's close enough for me. And that is loaded just how I thought it would be loaded. So we'll put both of these back up. We got 4 doors armed. Let's go ahead and close you up. Excellent. We can go ahead and contact. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do is spin up our altitude. It's not 4,000 feet, it's 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and put you at 8,000 feet. There we go. I'll leave you in thousands. Excellent. Let's go ahead and call the tug on over. There we go. Tug is coming on over, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much how you quick turn an airplane on out of here. We'll go ahead and get rid of you. Don't need you anymore. In fact, get rid of GPU. I never had it on anyway. Excellent. Look at that. Quick turn out of here. That's why we call it Turn and Burn Tuesdays.
United 889 end of the Ironman sewer level, it tells you to follow a certain heading.
Alrighty. Tug is hooked up. Now it's hooked up. There we go. Let's go ahead and release the brakes and start going backwards. There we go. Beautiful. Which way do I want to go? We'll go nose to the left there. And then we'll just, what I'll do is we'll bust this U-turn out around that way. Or, I don't know. You know what? We'll just go, yeah, we'll go nose left. How about that? This time we'll do an external engine start. How about that one? Turn the volume up a little bit. Let's go ahead and crank that engine.
At 1485, heavy, Fenix here 15,000, the Ironman to arrival. We got X-ray and red light surcharge from like 25 left. At 1485, heavy, circle first, welcome, thank you for X-ray, block item.
Good evening, American. 752 out of 23 descending on the Hollywood 1 arrival with X-ray.
At 1752, circle first, welcome, Los Angeles, welcome, 2985. Thanks, the ILS 25 left first.
Alright, 2985, 25 left approach, American 1752 then.
At 1485, radar contact 5 miles south of the Fillmore VR. This is on Ironman 2 arrival. Same vector to the ILS, running 5 left approach. Ironman 2, that's United 1485. There's a 1752, squawk item.
Squawk item 1752.
Section 1752, radar contact 0 miles west to the Palm Springs 2. Sent on the Hollywood 1 arrival. At Seaview, cleared runway 25 left approach.
Alright, we'll descend by the Hollywood 1. Cebu, we're cleared the ILS 25 left approach, American 1752.
Southwest 107, clear direct to KRF.
Clear direct KRF, Southwest 107.
Beautiful chat. I'll bring the sim volume back down to a more reasonable level. Sounds like we have 2 good engine starts there. Let's go. Flaps 1 after start checklist. Well, that was on the entire time. Alright, well, there we go. Let's go ahead and check our statuses. There we go. After start checklist, engine anti-ice we definitely do not need. Status is checked. Rotor trim is 0. After start checklist is complete. We'll do the same thing we did in Vegas. So let's go ahead straight into our flight control check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudders. Full left. Full right. Neutral. We'll go ahead and put the auto brakes onto maximum. Let's see, we want up 1.0. That looks about right there. We can turn the wind shear onto auto. Excellent. Let's do a before takeoff checklist. Flaps 1 planned and 1 indicated. Takeoff data and speed are checked. Weight is at 129.2. Is that where we were planning? That's super light. What were we planning? 129.2, 130.8. So yeah, we're We're well under our assumed weight there. Stab trim.
Visual 27 Alaska 1290.
Stab trim is 25.7%. Flight controls check. DCAM memo. Takeoff. Cabin blue. We are to the line.
We are full stop Santa Monica.
Hello, SoCal. Allegiant 3318 on the ground in Palm Springs, ready to taxi.
Piper 30 Delta, interior right downwind, runway 21.
Right down 21.
Allegiant 3318, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo Whiskey Alpha.
Alrighty, we'll taxi via Bravo, a Whiskey Alpha to runway 31 left for Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, sweet deal. Bravo Whiskey Alpha, here we go.
Skyhawk 97 Victor 125010, runway 27, clear for the option.
Runway 27 clear for the option. Cessna 907 Victor.
Delta 501, wind 2208, runway 24 right, clear to land. Piper 30 Delta, wind 1706, runway 21, clear for the option. Roger. Kona 44, just in the future, don't spend in thought safety, please.
Roger, I apologize.
Kona 44.
And the VATSIM controllers scolding are real here. But also,
Clear direct Coleman at Coleman.
you probably know how to fly your airplane on VATSIM. I have had my fair share of getting my hand slapped on VATSIM. That has happened. Alrighty.
Clear direct Coleman, cross Coleman.
Excellent. I'm pretty sure the way the airplane accelerates, I feel like this is straight downhill.
27 approach, Kronos 44.
After 1290, contact Limburg Tower 118.
Excellent. The cabin is ready. Let's go ahead and go below the line. So runway and FMS. We got runway 31 left in the box on my screen and out the window. That's checked.
Closing up in 15 minutes.
Min takeoff fuel. The minimum we need is 13.9. We got 15.1 on board. Flight attendants, go ahead and notify them. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Notified, engine mode is normal. TCAS, TARA before takeoff checklist is complete. We are ready to go once we get down to the end.
Southwest 107, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000 for Southwest 107.
Express got me VATSIM controller, and the pilot quality has gone down quite a little bit lately. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like that is also a good thing, because I feel like a lot of it comes from Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I feel like that's getting a lot more people into it, you know? Even though the quality has gone down, I feel that like a lot more people are getting into it, and then getting into, you know, online flying and talking to controllers. I overall feel like that's a good thing in terms of progressing our future pilots, getting our future pilots inspired, you know, because if you can make it on VATSIM, I promise you can make it in the real world. What sector do you control on VATSIM there, Sprisk? Yeah, because they do not make it, when you don't have someone who knows what they're doing, it can be quite difficult to move traffic around them, so while they're figuring out how to fly the airplane. Hello, SoCal, Allegiant 3318, number 1 holding short of runway 31 left and Palm Springs.
Allegiant 3318, wind 3007, runway 31 left, clear to take off.
Alrighty, 3-1 left, clear for takeoff, Allegiant 3318. Alrighty, so we'll let them know we're taking the runway. Lights are coming on. The final appears to be clear. It's literally just me here, so let's go ahead and take the runway, shall we? Fully certified on Miami Center and Salt Lake Center. Oh wow, you control 2 center airspaces. That is not, I mean, controlling in general is not easy to do, and you're certified to do both by yourself. Very impressive, sir. Very impressive. Alrighty, it's a 319. No reason to do the whole huge lineup. We'll just gently turn it onto the runway here. Excellent. Should be good enough. If I hold this angle in on the tiller, that will look good. Alrighty. You ready, chat? I'll turn up the volume. We'll do an outside shot this time. I don't even know where that is. Close enough. Everyone, rotate. Positive rate. You're up. So you see how the V2, a lot better, we'll go ahead and get autopilot on. Waiting on it to accelerate just a little bit. Leaving 1,700 for 8,000 feet on the Cathedral one. From maintain 13,000 for Allegiant 3318, thank you. Alrighty, we got a good positive trend there. Climb is set, excellent. Look at that wind farm straight ahead, yeah. That is a massive wind farm, chat. Look at that. That's beautiful. Just like the back, wherever you live, somewhere is a view of a towering mountain range outside your house. There's no such thing as a bad view here in Palm Springs. Absolutely beautiful out here. Alright, flaps up after takeoff checklist. Are we ready for this?
Delta 501, walking to Los Angeles, taxi departing by Yankee, Echo, Kilo, Delta, crash on 824 left to Yankee.
Oh, sorry about that, chat. Let me go ahead and update Fly Live. That's the one thing I forgot to do. There we go. Alrighty, we are updated now.
Okay, at Lindy, we're clear for the post 27 approach, and we'll continue descending
Sweet deal.
the Lucky One.
So we're inbound to Palm Springs, then we're going to fly outbound to Emerd, then U-turn it back around. That is assuming he doesn't give us direct, because once we clear the mountains here, we should get cleared direct. So the mountains are around 8,700, 8,300, so we will see.
1179, welcome to John Wayne, Texas, parking by Alpha. Alpha to parking, 1179, thanks so much.
I mean, as it sits now, we should be clear. Let's see, 6,900 are the tops to the east, so he may clear us before we even cross Palm Springs. Who knows?
Kronos 44, turn right.
If not, we'll fly the whole procedure outbound. That is no problem there.
15 miles towards the airport in sight.
240, we're looking for the airport. Kronos 44.
And 342 heavy, runway 25 left for the land.
Runway 25 left to the land, American. Okay, American. Well, you lost 3 flexion.
Collision 3318, leave my airspace, let us send it offline, radar service termination, exchange for yeah.
Alright, if frequency change is approved for Allegiant 3318. You have a great day.
It is awesome.
Alrighty, we'll switch over to Unicom 122.8. There we go. Throw you on in there.
Approach, sorry about that, American 1752I.
There we go. So center is offline. We're through 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and turn off our lights, seeing that we're out of sterile. And I will leave you with it, since we're going to make this a left-hand turn here around the valley. I'll leave you with that. I'm going to update my progress bar because I don't want ETA. I want time and route. I have no clue what's going on here. Yeah. Time to go. There we go. Alrighty, we'll continue our climb up to 230. I heard the engines pull down there, so let's go straight up to 230. Excellent. So, all of that should update. So, I will end up having to mess around with my Fly Live overlay again, since I forgot what font I was originally using. Kind of liked it. Just kind of threw in a font that was pretty close, but not quite what it used to be. But it is what it is. Look at that chat, beautiful. Turning all the way back around to Palm Springs VOR. Once we hit the VOR, we will continue our turn to the east, back out to 29 Palms. 29 Palms is going to be the transition on the arrival there. And if we look at this here, you see how like we're not exactly lined up with everything, chat? That's how it would be in real life. You wouldn't. This is not always exactly 100% to scale. So that's why you'd never fly anything based on what just the chart says. You gotta fly it how it says to fly it, which is out 10 miles, right hand turn to intercept. I don't know what radio this is, inbound. Let's see. So we took off on 3-1, pumps range in the 210, and then a right turn direct. Oh, so it's just right turn back direct to the VOR. Essentially, that's all it is. So, excellent. So we're just making a right hand back direct. Once we cross the VOR, we'll take Victor 370 to 29 palms. Easy squeezy, chat. Easy squeezy. Beautiful. Got the Sultan Sea down there in the background. Absolutely beautiful. Can't even find the airport. Where's the airport at? Somewhere down there. Right there it is. That's where we took off from, chat. We're already in the... Are we in the flight levels yet? Yeah, we're already in the flight levels. Haven't even left the area. Let's go transition standard. Once, twice, and thrice. There we go, chat. What is the weather in Las Vegas? Let us find out. ATIS... That sim is offline, so we'll have to vector ourselves in there. The real ATIS, they're arriving 19 right and 26 left. The winds are variable at 37 degrees is the temperature. So, and the altimeter is 86, 2986, so we'll set that in there. We'll reset that 2986 at once. There you go. Twice. And thrice. Excellent, chat. Go ahead and zoom you out. And just because we're about to level off here, I'm going to crank this on up to 340 knots because why not? We're fly level 220 for fly level 230. I can turn you off. But we get the seatbelt sign off. It's a nice day outside. Why not get the folks an opportunity to get up and move about the cabin for just a little bit longer? Sprith says, I'm trying to add Boston and Denver on that list. Man, you're trying to be the controller. You're going to control all the airspace. I'm going to log on one day, and all of the U.S. is going to be lit up, but it'll just be you controlling all the airspace. I'd be glad. I'll be glad for it, though. We need a lot more controllers online. Makes the experience a whole lot more immersive. Oop, forgot to disarm you and actually do the after takeoff checklist. So the landing gear is up, the flaps are up, and we are pressurized. After takeoff checklist is complete. Alrighty, excellent. We're heading outbound to 29 Palms. Let's restart up some of that in-flight entertainment for a little bit. We got a little bit of time in cruise, so I'll get that settled right back up for us. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look here at our arrival. So we're over 29 Palms now. I'll bring you all the way down to 10 nautical miles. Planned mode. There's 29 palms right there. Enter destination data. I get there in a second. We'll set manage speed in a second as well. That's so smooth. I might even... Why? That would not happen in real life. Fenix, fix that. Just because I'm going Mach numbers, it doesn't automatically switch it over to Mach. The changeover doesn't happen until like 28 or 29,000 feet. Alrighty. We got 29 palms. Then we got Chatnu. Then Zelma is between flight level 190 and flight level 230. That looks good. We got Mikey. That looks good there. We'll hit rounders between flight level 190 and 13,000 feet, 250 knots. We'll go on out to, I think, Grandma. Yeah, I think we'll go to Grandma. That's the next fix. Yeah. So we got Grandma, then Beauty at or above 12,500 feet. Then Envy at or above 11,000 feet. We'll kick it out to Red Quinn at above 9,000 feet, 210 knots. That looks good. Waffle. And then my favorite, Bourbon. So this hooked it right on up. So what you gotta do, unless you get specifically cleared for it, which I don't think there's a controller online, so I might just leave this hooked up and do this all the way around. Let me check and see. Advanced radar. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there's no one online. So SoCal is the only one really online. Everything else is off right now. Departures. Alrighty. So we really shouldn't have any competition going in there. Okay, so yeah. We're heading out that way. Sweet deal. So I'll just leave it hooked up at Bourbon. And then... Yeah, because I meant to do the Zulu. I think I hit the Yankee, that's why. So I'm glad they actually made it two separate approach charts, because before they made it two separate approach charts, I think it would connect up automatically regardless of which approach you hit put in. So glad they did that. From Bourbon, or was I was at Bourbon? There we go. So from Bourbon we shall go to Bishop. That's at or above 7,000 feet. That should be the transition altitude, but yep, okay, yep, 7,000 feet. Then Hog is at or above 6,600 feet, and 210 knots. That's a maximum speed, so we can always go slower than that. Then Code C is at or above 5,800 feet. Then we got Huxar is at or above 5,000 feet. Then Reelan is at or above 3,800 feet. And that's going to bring us right on down the ILS. 5 miles, 30-degree glide slope to runway 26 left. Firmest approach. Plan on a climb to 3,200, then a climbing right-hand turn to 6,000 feet. And we'll fly a heading at 080 and intercept the Boulder City VOR video 286 to the Boulder City VOR and hold. We'll continue to climb in the hold there. Excellent. That all looks good. Rad nav. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and let you auto tune. Let's see. Oh yeah. So again, this would actually clear out when the FMS gets into the done phase. Everything drops out. It would not hold on to any of that. So that's one thing that is kind of like a glitch in the matrix there. Alrighty, so KLAS, we want 26 left. Excellent. There we go. Performance approach page. Let's go ahead and set that up. The current weather in Las Vegas, real world weather, Lima's current. That's 8 minutes ago, so excellent. 240 at 10. very favorable winds. Uh, 37 degrees is the temperature, starting to cool off just a hair there in the altimeter 2987. So we got 2987 there. Excellent. The minimum is going to be 2269 with everything working, so 2269. Excellent. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. I don't need any auto brakes on this one, so that will be good. Well, you know what? We'll throw on low auto brakes. We'll throw on low auto brakes because why not? Excellent. Cruising along. So we're right at the top side of at Zelma here. I may have missed my top of drop point. Did I miss my top of drop point? Let's zoom out a little bit more. Oh. Nope. Top of drop point is going to be just past Mikey there. So let's go ahead and what is the bottom side? 8,000. You know what? I'll put in 3,800 and we'll manage that up since Reland's at 3,800. So we'll go ahead and bring you down to 4,000 and then 2 more down. Sweeto. There we go. So we gotta love the short flights. They're short yet sweet. Go ahead and turn on the LS push buttons there. We are right on the top side of the restrictions at Zelma. Vegas does have a CTAF. What is their CTAF? Let's go ahead and find out. You want dot CTAF. Alrighty, 19.9 is the CTAF frequency. We'll go ahead and put that in there. So 19.9, excellent. Sweeto. I'll probably manage up the speeds once we get a little bit closer to our top of descent. That way everything will go down nice and smoothly. Spurs says, I would lose my mind. Well, it seems like you're getting qualified on everything, Sprisk. So, you know, I wouldn't keep going at it, man. You're going to control the whole world, man. But is it relatively hard to get like qualified? You know, to work a sector by yourself there? Training is all volunteer based. It takes time. And so like I guess like since it's all volunteer based, right? Like it's gonna be like someone who is qualified to instruct you, right? And then it's gonna be on their time off or whenever they're gonna be online. You guys gotta like kind of sync your schedules up, and like do a training session together like that. Is that kind of how it works? And like when you say time, like is it like a month, 2 months, 3 months to get fully certified? How much longer till we land? Let's go ahead and manage up our speed. That will slow us right back down right before we hit our top of descent there. The box is showing a arrival time of 16:29, so it's about 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes or so. We'll go ahead and get you back on, and let's go ahead and manage up our descent. Excellent. Sweeto chat. Essentially, okay, so yeah, it does take a few months for you to get fully certified in a position, especially with working out your schedules. Everybody working out their schedules. Chat, look how cold I have it in the cabin right now. I am freezing them out. Did I close the door? Yeah, I did. Wow. Okay. That's going to haunt me every single time I think about it, and I'm just going to turn around and look at the door. Get it nice and cold out there. But it is blazing hot out in Phoenix right now. Sorry, not Phoenix. We're going to Vegas right now. Blazing hot in Vegas. It's probably blazing hot in Phoenix, too. So there we go. Just about 20 more minutes until we are on the ground in Las Vegas. Coming down on profile, looking absolutely gorgeous out there. Look at all that desert sand out there. Absolutely beautiful. Sprix says high roster facilities like New York and LA, it takes several years. Others can take a little over a year. Oh, wow. So like they're really not joking. This is like you're putting in some serious time when you go in to be a controller then. And you did this for 2 facilities? I mean, Miami is still a high roster facility. I would imagine it's still a high roster facility. And when you say you're fully certified, do you just do center, or do you do approach control and tower and ground and stuff like that? Do you get like certified, or like are you only certified for center controllers? Like I know the center controllers, when no one's online, they handle everything, but like if there was already Miami Center online, would you just like log on as like Miami Tower? That's something you could do, or? Let's go ahead and check on the progress of our descent here. Bring out a little bit of speed brakes. Come on, there we go. Supposed to be at 250 knots. I think I am on... Yeah, I am. Las Vegas traffic. Allegiant 3318 is over Rounders. Flight level 190 will be doing the Rounders to arrival with the transition to the ILS runway 26 left approach. Las Vegas traffic. Alrighty, so we made that call. Seatbelt sign is on, wing lights are on, transition, let's go 2986, set once, twice, thrice. We'll bring up the performance approach page, and we can go ahead and get rid of our in-flight entertainment. Thank you very much, we appreciate your service. There we go. And let's let's do a descent checklist. The altimeters, we got 2986, auto brake is low, perf approach page is set, the arrival briefing is reviewed, rounders 2, the visual approach backed up with ILS to runway 26 left, status is checked, there's no changes there. The descent checklist is complete. It says, yeah, I'm certified for everything. Want to connect as Miami Tower or Boise Approach? I could. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so so once you're center certified, you can kind of do tower or approach. Okay, that's really cool. At least it's better than it's better than just being certified to only do just the center. That way, you can have multiple people online. Get a place fully staffed up. I wonder if that's how they fully staff up a place, like more center controllers than anything else. Oop, we'll go ahead and stow the speed brakes. Let's see. We have a company message. We'll go ahead and check you at Sue. Hello. AOC received messages. Allegiant Ops, no ADC required. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Put you back on the performance page there. Las Vegas traffic, Allegiant 3318 over Grandma, 15,500. We're descending on the rounders 2 for the ILS to runway 26 left. Las Vegas traffic. There we go. We'll keep making our calls. I don't think anyone is in or around our area, so not really concerned about that. Check the VATSIM radar again. Yeah, it's just us. We got Spirit Wings going out to somewhere. Where are they going? Sacramento. Should not be an issue. Whoever that United was is long gone. You got a few people on the ground. Alrighty. Excellent. Because it's one of these sceneries that when it loads in, it like kicks my system super hard. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't get like a whole freezing thing going where I think the airplane's just gonna fall out of the sky. No, that's not Vegas down there. I see two big parallel runways down there. One of the things, ooh, forgot to put the window shades down. Come on now. Can't be flying around with the windows. It is summertime. You definitely can't be flying around with the window shades down. What am I thinking? Excellent. So, with a landing elevation of 2,000 feet, we are actually entering the sterile cockpit, or sterile flight deck, or the sterile period, I should say, right now. So we'll go ahead and tell our flight attendants to prepare for landing. Flight attendants, prepare for landing. And we will go ahead and let them know sterile is on. Oh, well, that must be the Air Force Base, because there's the strip right there. There's Las Vegas. Beautiful. Strip is coming in. It didn't hit my sim too hard. Bring you in just a little bit. The box says 28. So just about 10 minutes until we are landing. Let me go ahead and get the replay booted back up again. We'll record. Yep, we'll record you as that. That sounds good. Yep. Excellent. Replay is going for our second landing. . And now we're crossing through about 10,000 feet, close enough for me. We'll go ahead and get all the lights on. I don't think anyone's in the air. I'm not going to bother making a radio call every time I pass a fix. So there we go. Go ahead and let Big D do what Big D is going to do. We're just going to let the Airbus do Airbus things. So what I'll probably do is we'll pass Big D, slow it up to green dot. So once you pass the little circle D here, it activates the approach phase automatically. So this will become activated, and the speed is going to start slowing down to characteristic speed. So the green speed, the first speed being green dot for slats, flaps, and then you have your SF speeds. So we'll just let it do what it wants to do there, and I will just bring the flaps out as I see fit. That's going to level us off at 9,000 feet. There we go. Approach phase is activated. You can see on the our second McDo here that we've now entered the approach phase, so that is good. And you can see the managed speed wants to go all the way down to 127 knots, which is our approach speed. So we will let it do. We'll just let it hang out at green dot for a while, let it descend like that as it steps its way down through all the fixes. So. See how we're just kind of like slowing down ever so slowly. Absolutely exactly how I want to fly this profile. So since Hogs is at 200 knots max, what I'll probably do is just go flaps 1. Right over Bishop. That way it will be able to slow down and swing this turn all the way back around to intercept the localizer back inbound. There's Bishop. We'll go flaps 1. Speed verified. So now let us slow on up to 180 knots. And just like you probably would in real life, you'd have to get the gear down again. A lot of these hot and high places, you kind of need the assistance of the gear to help bring you down and slow you down. So we'll let it do its thing, let it round itself out as it makes its turn. I'm gonna go ahead and see. I can arm the approach. Low capture, glide slope capture. There it goes. Excellent. Let's go Let's go gear down. We're just about 10-ish miles from the runway, but this here plane is not going to slow down without the assistance of a little bit of drag, so we will go ahead and drop the gear. I'm going to definitely be proactive on this one. Don't get too far behind the airplane. Excellent. You see the speed is slowly starting to come down now. Alrighty, looking to be on speed for our next stage of flaps, so we can go ahead and go. We'll hang out at 180 for just a little bit longer. We'll hang out at 180 for just a little bit longer. How about that? At Reland, we'll go ahead and drop the next set of flaps and just get everything all going in and get our before landing checklist completed. There we go. Because if I remember correctly, for some reason I have something's wrong with the scenery here. It like brings me in super low, so we'll go ahead and start the slow up now. Flaps 2, speed verified. Beautiful. Flaps 3, speed verified. When we go flaps 3, we grow a tree. That looks good. And I forgot to set our max approach altitude at 6,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set 6,000 as our max approach altitude in there. And now we're good for flaps 4 before landing checklist. Altimeters, we have 2986 and 3300. Engine mode, norm, landing gear, down 3 green, ECAM memo. Landing no blue before landing checklist is complete. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the sim volume up just a tad for you. Enjoy the arrival into Las Vegas. Thus far it looks like they corrected it, but we'll see. We'll see if it tries to put us just shy of the runway. I'll keep the autopilot on a little bit longer. We're stable. Yeah, it seems like it's bringing us in low again. Autopilot's off. I'll flatten it out just a tad bit. Yeah, look how the glide slope has it still going down. We're high on the glide slope.
100 above.
I can't really see the pappies, but that's okay.
100.
Yeah, I'm super flat. That's okay.
Minimum. 50, 40.
Bring in
30.
to idle. Bring in the flare a little bit. Holding it off just a little bit. Nice flare. Boom. There we go. We're on the ground. Not the smoothest landing, but I'll take it. Spoilers are deployed. We're at 80. I'm going to see if I can take this turn off here. Nope, probably not going to get that one. We'll bring it to min reverse. I'll go manual braking. The auto brakes are off. We'll take the next high speed then. I'm going to take the high speed too insanely fast. There we go. The computer's just clicked over into the done phase. So that done phase would definitely clear out everything you had and make do there. So we'll make the right hand turn off right here. And I don't think there's anyone moving. We'll go ahead and double check the runway before we just go across the runways on willy-nilly. We're across here at Alpha 6, go straight in. How's that sound? Don't see anyone out there. Alrighty. Las Vegas traffic, Allegiant 3318 is clear of runway 26 left, crossing 26 right on Alpha 6. We'll be taxiing straight ahead to the ramp, Las Vegas traffic. Excellent. So, I don't see anyone. Let's go ahead and cross. I can bring you out of idle reverse now. Alrighty, we are clear of 26 right. Let's go ahead and go flaps up. Excellent, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Las Vegas. We'll go ahead and get all of that off. We're going to reset our flight directors and we can get the APU going. Now it's 37 degrees here. It's kind of borderline. If you want, you could leave the flaps down. Because the mark is 38, I think it is, and it's 37. So if we really wanted to stop spurious cams, we can go back down to flaps 1, and then, like I said, we got a Spirit Wings coming out of the alley here. I will see where he's going real quick. It's like, yeah, we are right on the cusp of, do we need to or do we not need to? Is he going to go out? Should I go in? Or is he going to come down the ramp and then come out? Let's find out. Okay, he's going to hold for us. Sweet deal. We go all the way around the corner to where the other banjo gates are. Let's go ahead. We can enter. Okay, that is the last banjo. Is that the last banjo? Not too sure. Spot 18. We can enter an 18. That should be good enough. We'll head all the way down towards the end. We got, I guess, a company airplane just hanging out on the herd stand there. Alrighty, we're on the ramp. Let's go ahead and I will turn, we got everything off. Cool, all of our lights are off. We'll call that what it is there. Go back outside. I'll try to park us from the outside view. It doesn't really matter. Where did I start? I think I started right here, so we'll park exactly where I started. How about that? Alrighty, we are heading into the gate. Flaps up. There's the other company sitting on the hearth stand. He's moving. I don't know what he was doing over there, but it is what it is. We're at Spirit to go. There they are. Excellent. Great job, sir. Thanks. See you next time. I love your show, dude. Captain Jack, Flight Sim, thank you very much for tuning in as I am all over this line. Let's go ahead and get it stopped right just about there. Sounds good. We'll go ahead and set the parking brake, get the fasten seatbelt sign off. From there, we can come down below. Engine 2 is off. We do have an APU available. Engine 1 is off. We can go up top, turn the fuel pumps off. There we go. And the beacon can come off. And then lastly, we need to check our fluids. So oil looks good, hydraulics, and range status, no class 2 status messages. And then our doors are our oxygen, we haven't leaked any, still 1800. We can go ahead and open that door and shut down checklist. Park brake is on and checked, and the engine masters are, we can go ahead and get this going too. Are you going to let me diverted? I don't know what's going on here, but it is what it is. So it's not going to let us do the whole deplaning thing, don't worry about it. Parking brake is on checked, engine masters are off, engine mode norm, speed brake disarm, radar is off, wind shear is off, the fuel pumps are off, the slides, we got 4 disarmed, APU is on, the shutdown checklist is complete. We have a company message probably saying, why did you divert? Let's take a look at it here. Received messages, arrival message. It throws the arrival message. Okay, whatever. It won't let me deplane now. That's cool. Alrighty, so let us go ahead and end that replay. So we will stop recording there. Excellent. Thank you. We can begin our log off of that sim. Thank you very much for your service. Really do appreciate that. Or does you want to exit? Well, let's disconnect and then I'll exit out. How about that? There we go. So we will disconnect from there. Spress, have to head out. Great stream. Look forward to the next one. Thank you very much, Spress, for joining the stream. Hey, bud, safe flying to you out there. Congratulations on the job at Cape Air. I'm sure you're gonna have fun flying around the Northeast or the Caribbean or wherever they're going to have you based out of. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we go panel states ready, activate. There we go. Bring all of you back up online. Okay, there we go. That was kind of hard. That was a hard cut over. And let's go lights on. There we go. Seatbelt sign. Why not? Get you going. Excellent. And we can close you because, yeah, we'll just close you up. Excellent. So, engines, we'll wait for the gray boxes to disappear. Give it just a few more seconds. Sweet deal. Let's go ahead and load up our landing into Palm Springs. Go ahead and start you up. There we go. Alrighty. So, we'll do that. Turn the brake off there. That sounds good. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit here. Sweet deal. There we go. Dummy Thick. Boy, what's going on, Dummy Thick? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? Hope the stream is going well. You came in just for the landing replays. That seems to be your MO. That's okay. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing? Just got back from a trip, dude. So did I this morning. Dummy Thick. So did I. Easy day. One leg and done type of day. You gotta love that type of stuff. I held it off for a little bit of the butter there. Not bad. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Let's get that.
Slow terrain.
Yeah, I know. Let's go back. Let's go here. Ah, that view's weak. Let's go here. Sweet. Didn't we think where'd your trip have you going? Was this the Vegas overnight? Did you end up overnighting in Vegas, Dummy Thick? If so, you gotta tell me how terrible the hotel is. Yeah, tell me. Being on an island in the middle of nowhere sounds, doesn't sound like fun. But maybe it is fun. Chat. I didn't float it out too much past the 1,000 footers there, but held it off for the butter. Let's go ahead and get a look at that from the outside with the mountains in the background. That's absolutely beautiful. Held it off just a little bit too long there, but let it settle on. Firm one. Not the 10 out of 10 landing I had earlier. I had or not earlier, I should say, not the 10 out of 10 landing I had this morning, IRL, but I definitely will take that. Alright, so we'll go here. I'll unlock our cam real quick, get a side shot from the runway there, see if I can capture that butter. Alrighty, we will back you up just about right there, and that sounds good. Okay, man. There's definitely a sweet spot on this airplane to beautiful, chat. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, chat. I might have to take a picture. I might screenshot that. Because why? Because why not? That's why. Awesome. I'll go ahead and put the... No, I don't want the pushback truck. I want to lock the camera back up again. Let's lock the camera back up. Let's go back inside. That's about enough of that replay. Let's go ahead and load replay number 2. That's our landing in Vegas. Excellent. Let's see. Betcha I should be able to find out where we are. I guarantee you I'll be able to find out where we are. Whoop. There we are. Give it a little bit of time to come back in there. Sweet. Is it me or... Okay. I was like, is it me or is this like moving in like half speed? Alrighty, so there we go. You can see like piece of the strip there. The strip is like slowly coming into view. You gonna leave me hanging, Dummy Thick? You're not gonna tell me where you're coming back from? I see how it is. The sight of that strip coming into view will never get old. Brought out the power. Brought in the flare. Nailed it. Nailed it right there. Let's see. We'll go ahead and start it. Bring it up. Yeah, how about that?
23 knots. 10, 5.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Let's try that again. That was definitely the exact opposite. No float. Great round out and flare there. Let's go to the outside. Except this time we're going to come around this way. If we can get the... Oh, there we go. The Allegiant Raiders airplane with the Allegiant Stadium in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. This is not the one that came with the update for Las Vegas from Asobo. This is the Flight Tampa scenery. They did a fantastic job. Absolutely beautiful landing there. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can make that same shot again. Let's go ahead and switch to our drone cam. Excellent. We'll circle you back around. There we go. And I will unlock you. There we go. Beautimus. Beautimus. Oh, let's see if I can get this. That's the shot. This is the shot I want. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like that, shall we? Beautiful. Alright, let me go ahead and lock the camera back up. There we go. Let's go back inside. And we'll finish off with our last shot here. I'll move you all the way back.
Too low. Terrain.
Alright. I love it when the airplane yells at me like that. Alright. Wasn't that far out, was I? We'll call that even Stevens, shall we? Yeah. Excellent. We'll clear you out. We'll clear you out. We'll get right up close and personal, just like that. Absolutely beautiful. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you, John Matrix. I'm getting ready to end the stream myself. John Matrix, Dummy Thick, Spresk, thank you all for coming back out. Everybody from the Mickety Mike squad, thank you all so very much for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Coming and showing the stream a little bit of love. Sarasota Plane Spotter Skills, My Skills, Jonathan Sellers, Mickety Mike, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Jonathan Sellers, Owls, thank you very much. Fires, G-Man Dukes, Filthy McNasty, Captain Jack Flight Sim, EJ Davis. I hope I got all of you all there. Thank you so very much for coming out, enjoying another Tuesday, Turn and Burn Tuesday. Really do appreciate it. I'll probably stream either tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Don't know where it's going to be yet, but it's going to be a one-legger, no turning and burning. Everyone, thank you for coming out, showing me some love. Crossing the 100 subscriber mark. I absolutely cannot believe it. Until I see you guys at the next stream, be sure to take care of yourselves and each other. Until then, I am Grey Eagle. Peace.